lesson, not for discussion. We play with drums like shit is percussion. Stay with a hammer like this is construction. Drink too much Henny, might shoot up.
What's good, YouTube man? It's Clutch. We back out with another video. Today's video at the best playmaking glass cleaner build in NBA 2K20. Now before we get into that, man, I just want to say happy February. We finally in February. It felt like January just dragged on and on. It's kind of like that every single year though, like the very first month. It feels like it drags forever. But we finally in February, man. I just want to get out the way. Now we're gonna get straight into the build. Now with this build, you can either make it a power forward or a center. But me personally, I really recommend you make the build a center because you're gonna get way more defensive badges than you would at power forward. Trust me, center is gonna be very nice. And just by the name Playmaking Glass Cleaner, if you heard that name like in 2K19, you would think, oh, this build's horrible. But this is actually a very solid build. So I do recommend making it a center for the extra defensive badges. And this other stuff does not matter. That is personal preference. Now, Playmaking Glass Cleaner, you guys know, obviously this pie chart is going to be playmaking and defense. There's no other pie chart. The playmaking and the good defensive rebounding. I don't think there's any other pie chart to make this build. If you found one, please let me know in the comment section because I'm very curious to know. But as of right now, I'm pretty sure this is the only one. I mean, based off the name, come on now, it has to be this one. Now moving on to physical profile, some people might want to go with this one because it is a playmaking glass because they want that extra speed. Me personally, I wouldn't recommend doing that. And some people might say, oh, I want that strength. Don't pick either of these either. This one you're lacking in speed, this one you're lacking in vertical. In my opinion, you can't afford to lack in either of those stats, so I wouldn't pick neither of these. I would pick the balanced pie chart. You got good strength, vertical's good, your speed's good, you got a good balance of everything. I recommend you pick this one. Now moving on to attributes, man, make sure you guys do it just like this. You want to say Playmaking Glass Cleaner. You are going to max out your close shot to an 85. You also are going to max out your driving layup. Driving dunk, also max that out. And standing dunk, I'm pretty sure, yeah, you max that out as well to an 89, just like that. Put that all the way up. And you're also going to put your post dunk up to a 32, so you get 11 finishing badges. Now shooting, with this build, I'm going to max out mid-range to a 71 or 67. It is going to be a 71 whenever we make the player shorter. But for right now, put it to a 67, which is maxed. Now moving on to playmaking, it's a playmaking glass cleaner. Of course, this build has good playmaking. You want to max out your pass accuracy. You also are going to max out your post moves. Now give me a minute. I'm going to touch that ball handling later. I'm pretty sure I'll explain later in the video. If you're probably wondering why I'm not upgrading ball handling, I'll explain later in the video. Now moving on to defense, man. Interior defense, you are going to max this out as well. Now perimeter defense, you're going to put this to a 50, just a couple points up. Now lateral quickness, don't touch that. Steal, you are going to max that out to a 61. Now these last three stats, max them out. So max out your block, max out both your rebounding, offensive rebounding, and of course the defensive rebounding. And you guys can see, here's the build. You get 11 finishing, 1 shooting, 17 playmaking, and 24 defensive and rebounding. You can add that up. That's a total of 53 badges for this Playmaking Glass Cleaner build. Like I said, that's a decent amount of badges. That's going to be pretty nice. Solid build right here. Now let me go back to what I was saying about the ball handling. I know it's a Playmaking Glass Cleaner. Some people are saying, why didn't you upgrade the ball handling? Me personally, I'd rather have a higher mid-range shot than have ball handling. Now, if you're not one of those people, you can lower this mid-range shot to a 52, and you can put these 15 upgrades to max out your ball handling. You guys can see, your ball handling is a 52 at max, and you get an extra playmaking badge. You get 54 badges if you decide to go this way. But honestly, me personally, I'm the type of person, I just want to have that mid-range. Trust me, the mid-range is going to make a big difference. 67 mid-range, you're going to be able to shoot a little bit from mid-range. Now, like I said, you want that ball handling, you want the extra playmaking badge, go ahead and max that out and just put this to a 52. But me personally, I'm going this way. Now moving on to this other stuff, man. Body shape does not matter, but just since it's a center, I'm going to pick burly or built. Now like I say in every single one of my videos, you want to make your player slight, compact, solid, defined, burly, any type of body shape. It doesn't matter whatsoever. But like I said, just since it's a center, I'm going to pick built. Now moving on to the height, man. Just because we made it a center does not mean we're making the build 7'3". The tallest you can actually make this build is 6'11". Now me personally, if you want to go 6'11", just for the extra height, go for it. But I'm gonna go 6'10", just so you have a way higher speed. You know, your driving dunk goes up, your mid-range, all that type of stuff. I'm gonna make the player 6'10", and I'll also show you guys how to make a 6'11" if you want to make a 6'11". But I'm gonna pick 6'10" right here. Now 6'10". Now wait, let me explain something real quick. With the Playmaking Glass Cleaner, if you want that name, take a look at your interior defense. It's way too high. Your interior defense on this build has to be a 78. If it's a 79 or higher, it's going to change your build name. So just keep that in mind. You have to make this player 230 pounds. And look at your interior defense, 78. It can't be higher than a 78 or else it's going to change your name. Keep that in mind. Now let me show you. If you want to make the player 6'11", choose 6'11". Now your weight, you're going to have to go even lower because you're taller. Now you're going to have to make the player 225. You want to say playmaking glass cleaner at 6'11", 225. You do it higher than that, it's going to change your name. Now 6'11 is the tallest. I was thinking, oh, I can make the player 7 foot and just lower the weight all the way down instead of playmaking glass cleaner. That is actually not the case. I tried that out and it changes the name to just regular glass cleaner if you make it 7 feet or taller. So to keep that in mind, 6'11 is the tallest. But I'm going to pick 6'10 and I'm going to make the player 230 pounds because you get that 78 interior defense. Now wingspan with this build, if you maxed out your ball handling, I'm pretty sure if you max out your wingspan, it's going to put your ball handling to a 58. Now you can probably take it down a little bit. If, like I said, if you maxed out that ball handling, you want that 60 ball handling. I'm not sure if you gain anything by having a 60 ball handling, but you can mess around with that if you want to keep that. But just as we didn't upgrade the ball handling, I recommend you max out that wingspan. Look at your mid-range shot, a 67. You only get 1 shooting badge, but you're still going to be able to shoot. 67 mid-range is high enough to shoot, trust me. And now wingspan, you need that wingspan for the better defense. Now takeover options, man, it's either rim protector, glass cleaner, or playmaker. I don't recommend you pick playmaker. I mean, if you really want to, go ahead. I don't recommend doing it though. I would pick glass cleaner or rim protector. But just since the build name is a playmaking glass cleaner, I'm going to pick glass cleaner. If you want to pick any of these 2 options, go ahead and do it. And you guys can see, here's the build. You have built a playmaking glass cleaner similar to Hassan Whiteside, Ben Wallace, and Andre Drummond. Very solid build, man. Now we're going to get straight into the best badges for this build. If you guys are still watching this video, man, make sure you guys do hit that like button, subscribe. Let me pull up the sub count real quick. You guys can see 9,420 subs. We getting so close to 10K subs. You're watching this video right now. You like what you see, do hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications. Now we're going to get straight into the best badges. Let's put this to 99 overall real quick. Let me take the sub count off. Give me a minute. Now you get 11 finishing badges. Pretty solid. Look at your driving dunk. It's a 76. When you hit 99 overall, you're going to have an 80 driving dunk. You're not going to be able to get contact dunks. Actually, you're going to be able to get big man contact dunks, but not the driving contact dunks. I mean, it's not going to be bad. 80 driving dunk, you're still going to be able to get some good dunk packages. So keep that in mind. You are going to want gold contact finisher, and I would say gold lob city finisher. You're a very athletic player. You're pretty fast, good driving dunk. People are going to be throwing you alley-oops. Trust me on that. Now you got 5 upgrades left. You are only 6'10 or 6'11. If you're 6'11, you don't need Giant Slayer, but if you're 6'10, you can put it on. Honestly, I'm not going to recommend doing that though. Me personally, I'm going to go with Relentless Finisher Gold, and I'm going to go, you can either do Pro Touch Silver or Consistent Finisher. I think I'm going to go with Consistent Finisher though. I think that's going to be the best. You know what I'm saying? If you want something different though, there's plenty of good options. Change it up and do whatever you want. Now moving on to shooting, you have a 67 mid-range. I think the only badge that would really help you, I know it's only bronze, quick draw, but I mean, like you gotta have some type of boost because your jump shot's gonna be super slow, even with this bronze. I mean, if you want catch and shoot, because you are gonna be catching and shooting along with this build, go ahead and do it. But I'm gonna just put on quick draw just so it gets me a little bit faster of a jump shot, even though it's still gonna be super slow. Whatever. Now moving on to playmaking badges, man. You got 17 playmaking badges. Now I don't know how you're planning on playing with this build. If you're trying to play like a traditional center, then I'm gonna put these badges on for you. But if you're trying to play like, you know, dribbling the ball with the center, it really depends how you're playing. But I recommend throwing Hall of Fame Dimer and Floor General. Those are no-brainer badges. These badges are gonna help your teammates out so much. You gotta throw these badges on. Now you got 9 upgrades left. Like I said, it really depends how you're trying to use this build. If you're trying to play like a dribbling center, these badges are not going to fit you. The badges I'm going to put on are going to be for like a traditional center that's like setting screens and stuff like that. So if you're playing threes, you're going to want Hall of Fame Break Starter. Very nice badge. Yeah, bailout, I'm going to do gold. It's a very nice badge. You want to pass out of a jump shot or layup, you're going to need this badge to do so. Now you got 2 upgrades left. I think I'm going to just go with quick first step. Like I said, if you're trying to play as a ball handler, you're probably not going to want these badges. You're probably going to want something else. But this is for the traditional center. But you can change it up, do whatever you want. You got 17 playmaking badges. Now moving on to defense, man. 24 defensive badges. This is why we made it a center. I'm pretty sure you get like 4 extra defensive badges by making it a center. So yeah, it's going to be very nice. Now the badge you want, you need Hall of Fame Brick Wall. You're going to be setting screens with this build. And also I forgot to say, 24 defensive badges. That's going to be 6 Hall of Fame. So that's going to be pretty nice. Now you want Brick Wall. I do recommend Hall of Fame Intimidator. I recommend Hall of Fame Rebound Chaser as well. Now you got 3 more Hall of Fame badges. Now this badge you definitely need. I recommend throwing on Hall of Fame Post Move Lockdown. You're only 6'10 or 6'11, whatever you decide to make it. If If you don't have this badge on, you're not going to be able to play defense on this post score. Trust me, you need this badge to defend them. Now you got 2 Hall of Fames. I'm going to personally do Hall of Fame Rim Protector. I like that badge. You know what I'm saying? It's going to give you an extra boost blocking shots. And whenever you block somebody's shots, it's going to give your teammates a takeover boost. Now 4 upgrades left. There's a couple options you could do. If you're playing 3s, throw on Hall of Fame Chase Down Artist. But me personally, there's 3 options I could see. Now you can throw on Hall of Fame Clams to play better perimeter defense. If you want to box out better, throw on Hall of Fame Box. Or even Pogo Stick to improve your defense on post scores and stuff like that. It really depends. I think the post move lockdown is going to be good enough. Or you can even throw on Interceptor Hall of Fame. You want to read lanes better. But I think I'm going to go with Clamps Hall of Fame. You're going to be getting matched up against guards. You have a 72 speed. You're going to be able to match up with guards pretty good. And this badge is going to make you stick onto them even better. But that's pretty much it, man. That's the best playmaking glass cleaner build in NBA 2K20. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did enjoy, man, make sure you guys do hit that like button, subscribe. Like I said, man, we're getting so close to 10K subs. 580 subs off of 10K. You're watching this video right now. You like what you see, hit that subscribe button, man. Turn on the notifications. Also, hit that like button, man. But that's pretty much it, though. Hope you guys did enjoy. Until next time, clutch out.
I'm feeling your energy, and shorty, man, she really into me. I got lots of enemies, and they wanna act like they friends with me.